Give it 2 seconds.
And we're back. Brian Holland here with Judge Tom Daniel playing the Dave Hoyland's Quetzal list. Our opponents wasted no time, somehow forwent our mulligan and has started playing. Cool. So, sorry, I was just confused. The interface usually waits for both players. So we already slain one opponent. We're playing against Argus this time, so I might have to be a bit more wary of the tags.
So not knowing that your opponent was going to, in fact,
start their turn before I've mulliganed. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have kept this hand. It really depends what kind of Argus list they're playing. The only Argus list I've ever played is the Argus etc. list, like the one Jesse put together, which I had a lot of fun with. But to be honest, I think we can do better than this. I kind of probably going to want to see an Eater. We've got no economy basically, except for Day Job, which is inflexible and terrible. What do you think, Tom? You'll go for a mulligan here?
yeah, send it back.
Okay, send it back. Pitch it back. Alright, and once again we've got the inject. We've got liberated account. So we're going to open up with Sure Gamble into inject.
Let's start it.
We'll start the turn. Start the turn. Sure Gamble into the inject. We've got the Siphon happening there. Our opponent's obviously seen that now, which is fine. Then we're going to play out the liberated account. Take some money off it.
So
end the turn.
For the uninitiated of us, what's an Argus deck? What kind of Argus decks should we be expecting? What is it trying to do? What in fact does the identity do?
What the identity does is our opponent. Oh, Tom Daniels nearly dropped his cider on the floor. That was very good. What the identity does is whenever the runner steals an agenda, he or she must either take 1 tag or suffer 2 meat damage.
Okay. So what does that mean for you? What
that means for me is I'm not sure what my opponent's trying to do. They've seen the Siphon now, so they've put the second piece of ice in front of HQ. One of the things I've always liked playing Argus is that there is no real definitive Argus list out there. So when you see the identity, you don't really know what your opponent's going to try and do. So let's poke around.
I mean, look, because of that insecurity, would you say that protection is in fact guaranteed?
The protection may or may not be guaranteed. With our list, if you continue to watch later, we're going to have some games with our Argus list. You'll see that the protection is kind of like maybe sometimes, but the revenge is definitely swift. Okay, so we're going to start a turn. I'm just going to go for a poke around, see what our opponent's playing. I'm going to run an R&D. I've played a lot of Argus. I have not played against Argus very much. And without knowing the kind of thing I go for, so there's no res. Our opponent has 11 credits. We need to lead on the credit race here too. Paid 5 to trash Corporate Town. We're not going to care about Corporate Town.
What is Corporate Town?
Corporate Town. Our opponent has to forfeit an agenda to res it. Otherwise it's 1 cost to res. At the beginning of their turn, they can trash 1 runner resource and it cannot be prevented. It's 5 to trash. We don't need to worry about that because we are not relying on a resource economy, despite the fact I've got a liberated accounts in play.
Our opponent doesn't even have an agenda.
Yeah, our opponent doesn't have an agenda yet, so we're not going to trash that. That would be foolish of us. We are then going to run on HQ, leaving us 2 clicks, 2 click tags if we need to. Really want to get a look at some of this ice. Oh, Shadow. Okay, so our opponent's going the long way to try and get us to be tagged. Trace Strength is being pumped to 3. Do we want to play 3 credits to not get a tag? No. Because we can remove a tag for less than that.
Yep. But it does cost you a click.
It will cost me a click. That's fine. We'll continue. Another Shadow. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Good thing is we can siphon through this relatively easily. I am going to not pass turn with a tag. So.
Well, you still have 2 clicks, correct?
I still have 2 clicks, but I want to click liberated accounts at least.
Ah, very good.
So I'm going to pay 3. Meet the trace strength. Let's access a card. And if this is an agenda, I've embarrassed myself, but let's find out. If it's an agenda,
if it's an agenda, you've played very well around it.
Yeah.
Because you still
have access an Archer. So again, fantastic ice. Everyone should know what Archer does. Even Tom Daniel, I think, knows what Archer does. But again, not a huge threat. Our opponent does not have an agenda yet. Not a huge surprise. Obviously, most Hoyland lists should be playing Archer if you're not.
So we have 2 clicks. We have 1 tag.
So we're going to remove a tag, and then I'm going to take some credits off this, and we're going to end the turn. So we know that we need ideally 6 credits to get in here with the Siphon, and then we don't want to pass turn with a click. So we are going to, hopefully next turn, unless our opponent goes really deep here.
As deep as a...
careful.
As the restructure that they just played.
As deep as the restructure they just played. It's 15 credits. So we're going to start turn. So we're going to Siphon, pay for the trace strengths here. Sorry. Probably pay for the trace. I'm just thinking. Sorry. Pay for the trace strengths here. Just our parent can pump these traces quite a bit. 15 credits.
Feels like if you're going to do that, you're committing yourself to just being tagged.
Yeah, I know. That's true. And not to mention our opponent can just sink all of their credits into the trace strengths here. Also,
though you are taking 5 from your opponent, they're also gaining 4 from their shadows. So you're actually only net losing them all.
Yeah, that's true. We maybe want to break them. I could also Wanton Destruction, which is a card I'm still on the fence about. So we could get in there. Same deal, though. It's going to cost us credits. We're not going to get any credits out of it. The big thing is we're going to get credits. So maybe we finish this off.
Perhaps we should hit R&D.
Hit R&D, yeah. Let's run R&D. Once we get our Eater can break these for 2 a pop, which is good. So we do want to probably draw somewhat aggressively for that.
Would you say that the Eater would munch them down?
The Eater would take a good chunk out of there, yeah. We're very professional here, so I'm going to answer a texted message I just got from Mr. Jesse Marshall. He wants to come on and record the game.
Well, our opponents let us access. Let us access.
Let us access. All right. Hopefully, Tom's got in there with the clicks. All right. So waiting for the corpse actions. Any other effects? Let's successful run. Scorched Earth. Now, spoiler alert: our opponent is playing Scorched Earth. So that's obviously fantastic information. They're going to have it in hand next turn. We really have to play around tags. So what I'm going to do here is going to take. I'm going to draw first. Need to get that Eater soon. Yogg, these are sentries, right? Yeah, Yogg's not going to do much. I'm going to leave it there, though, because we can retrieve one later. I'm going to click this twice, get the money, get the credit risk going. End the turn. Discarding probably the Wanton Destruction. I don't like this card that much. And they're passing turn.
Well, Wanton Fantastic. A Wanton Destruction is then a fantastic card, because it's always the card you want to discard to hand side.
Well, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. So. I don't mean I dislike the card. In this situation, if I'm going to get an HQ, I want it to, and still have to remove these tags and stuff. I want to be siphoning them if I'm going to get in. Okay, so we've seen a second Ice and R&D, presumably something they can res with their paltry 14 credits. And our opponent is also. Was that restructure this turn?
No,
gains 14 and 4. Okay. So what was that turn? Yeah. Gain a credit, install card in your remote. Oh, the remote. Of course, the remote.
So what's this likely to be?
It could be the corporate town. We can just have a look. But I want to draw cards, is what I want to do.
Is there any, could it be the snare?
Maybe. We're not under a huge amount of pressure to find out what it is. Okay, I've just drawn the same old thing. Not great right now. Draw it again. Sure gamble. Okay, we'll fire off the sure gamble.
Do you want to run?
Yeah, I'm thinking. We'd find out what the R&D ice is. If it's another shadow, it something like that. Something gives us a tag. It's a data raven, maybe. This could also be the archer. I don't know. What do you think, Tom? You hit R&D or the server here?
Let's just make sure it's the corporate town.
Okay. So we're going to run server 0. Successful run. Yes, it is the corporate town. No, I'm not going to trash it. Then we're going to do that. And I think this turn we're going to discard the Yogg, which we can cheat into play. Cheat, quote unquote, in inverted commas. Retrieval run into play, which we may do next turn if we need it. Yeah, I really want to hit an Eater sooner rather than later so I can start reliably siphoning on. Because with Eater I can get in, as I said earlier, for 4 credits right now. Our opponent's drawing cards, digging for something, maybe for the seesaws, but no, it's already spent 2 clicks to draw, so probably not.
Well, your opponent can't kill you with the seesaws.
No, exactly right. I imagine our opponent is playing mid-seasons, which I think is the correct way to go with Argus. Of course, mid-seasons is not always seeing a lot of play at the moment because of Film Critic, but that said, Film Critic does get around Argus's natural ability. Either way. Okay, so opponents discarded some cards. Maybe one of these is a Jackson. So we're going to start turn. Okay, I'm going to go for the draw first. I really want to hit the Cedar. I've had worse as a good card to keep, but it lets me draw 3 cards.
Good.
Which could be a great way to get my Eater sooner rather than later.
Why isn't this card called Steelskin? Explain.
I believe it was something to do with them trying to find out who was releasing the spoilers.
Them trying to tag.
They're trying to tag the runner. Yeah, some unsung hero. Okay, so drawing that, which is okay. Look, I might play out the same old thing. Because we're not tagged right now. I can play out the same old thing. I'm going to go for a run on R&D. See what they got.
What are you expecting here?
Look, I literally got no idea. An Enigma, fair enough. Okay, so we got the Yogg. That's a good reason. I've lost a click now, so we're going to play out the same old thing and surprise him with Yogg next turn, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, we know that whatever this is here, this could be an Archer. So that was the Jackson. So obviously he's still digging for something. Probably trying to sculpt that murder hand, as I would call it. They want the either mid-seasons Scorched, usually traffic accident, especially against Anarch, because I've got this. This is a pain in the neck. You want to fire off the traffic accident first, 0 cost, Tom Daniel. Your opponent has to have 2 tags, it does 2 meat damage.
Okay.
So you got a less likely, when their opponent's got a full grip of 5 cards, if you do that one first before the Scorched, you've got a better chance of not hitting one of these.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. And our opponent's installed another thing.
Just for those of you at home, when the Big Bad Wolf said one of these, he was motioning towards the I've had worse.
Oh, well, I had it highlighted. Yeah, I'm sure everyone at home is playing along. Okay, so let's retrieval run and see if we can get into R&D. See what our opponent's going to do. Sometimes our opponent thinks that I can still access and they use their Jackson, so if that happens, that'll be very great.
But they've used their Jackson.
They're using the Jackson, okay. Sure, hopefully they noticed it was with that. Okay, so they've used the Jackson, shuffled in hedge fund restructure and an unknown card. So let's successful run. Use the run ability. There's a Corroder in there as well. Is there?
Where did that go, though?
Oh, jeez, man, you're paying more attention than I am.
When we mulligan, did we discard a hand?
Apparently. Okay, that's good, Jinteki. If anyone noticed us do that, please let us know. No, we didn't. Oh no, that was from Injected. Okay, good. Sorry, Jinteki, you're great. We love you. We're gonna get the Yogg back though. 3 clicks. Let's go on R&D.
R&D.
R&D. For devotees who remember, Tom Daniel made that same joke in the first game. Okay, what are they going to do? So I'm going to continue. Black. Any res on this? Again, what is it? An assassin? What does that even do? What is this card?
What is this card?
So many traces. Do 3 net damage? Oh, he's got so many credits. Our opponent has so many credits. What is the base strength? So it's just strength 4. And the second one is trash a program.
This card is...
where is this card even being printed? I've never seen this card in my life. Well, this is exciting.
This card is... It's neutral.
It's
How is that
tracer.
fair?
It's
Everyone
not.
Can play it.
Is this like a custom card or something? This guy... Alright. What's it going to cost us to get through? I don't really want to lose my Yogg. Because we've just been able to turn off Enigma. And Enigma is incredibly efficient. If you're going to get through that. And we can sort of walk through this, but again, we don't want to have this kicking around for when we have our Eater as well.
Does our I've had worse trigger off of net damage?
It will, so we can take it. Worst case scenario is we pass turn with 3 cards in hand. So let's... What do you think, Tom?
I just take it.
Take it. Alright, let's do it.
You know I'm a fairly balls to the walls kind of person.
Should have trace with strength 0. That's the first one.
Oh.
Uses... Oh. 4-0-0. Oh no, this is the second one. Okay. Were they in different order?
Oh, your opponent did not fire the traces in the correct order.
Oh, that's not fair. Okay.
Can we rectify this?
Yeah, awesome. Traces weren't in order.
I'm just behind the scenes.
Order.
So.
I didn't want to pay for the
Net damage.
Can we undo? Yes, that is very peculiar. They have to fire in order. Our opponent's being good guy Greg, letting us put this one back into play. Okay. After the run. Okay, I'll take you back after the run. Okay, sure. No one spent anything, so that's all good. So we're going to take the net damage. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Okay, that was maybe a bit ballsy. But we're here to have a bit of fun. I may have had worse, but we'll never know.
You certainly have better.
Okay, so we're going to continue access. If this is a snare or something, we just die. Successful run. Restructure. Good, more of those. Okay.
So now we get our yog back.
Now we're going to manually adjust the clicks. Drag this back into our hand. Close this.
Do we pay for the trace as well?
Play for this. Adjust my credits by 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then we need to pay for the trace.
We didn't pay for any of the traces. That was the problem.
Oh,
we're going to pay minus 4. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sweet.
All right. Sorry this time.
Not soz.
Not soz. Soz, not soz. Okay, we have 2 clicks left. Not gonna lie to you, Tom. I really want to draw some cards.
Do you want to play I've Had Worse?
I could. Opponent's on 4 credits. I could also check some of these remotes. Although 4 is the exact number to kill me with a snare. Let's use this. Eater, there we go. And I got a deja vu for the Siphon next turn. So will that go for 4? I got 10 credits.
Plus we should draw another card.
Draw another card, pass turn. Oh, day job, very good. Okay, so next turn we can throw down the Eater, go down to 6 credits. That'll be exactsies. Throw an Eater, go down to 6 credits. Deja vu back the Siphon run, and I think that only leaves we still passing the turn with a tag, I think. So we won't be able to Siphon next turn because I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
You don't want to die either? Okay, well, we're in this together. How many siders deep are you in now, just while our opponent's having a turn?
This is number 8.
This is number 8 for the day.
How many fingers are in your
Look, I've been in my mouth. There've been no fingers in my mouth. The fingers are whiskey. It was a grand final day today in Melbourne. Big celebration for the AFL.
Go the Birds!
Go the Birds! People may or may not be follow along at home. It was a very one-sided game, so that's why Tom has been drinking. Not just because it's a Saturday, because you love the football.
I love day drinking.
You love day drinking. Okay, so we're going to start turn. Look, I kind of want to draw a card. Oh, we can siphon off the same old thing, but I think that's the same situation. Eater, so 1, 2, 3, and then we've only got 1 click left to clear a tag.
Can we check these remotes?
We can check the remotes this turn.
But we can't play
I want to play an Eater. So let's check the most recent remote, which I still think has been there for a while. We know Server 0 is Corporate Town. We don't know what these are. No, and I'm not sure what they could be.
Your opponent has trashed a card in Server 0 last turn.
Opponent did? Okay. That's why you're here. So let's check Server 2. And I'll be very, very sad face if this is a snare. Assassin, hey? Wow. Remember that? Remember Assassin? Yeah, I had no idea. No further actions.
Is this something?
Project Atlas! Oh, no! Okay. Do you want to take a tag or 2 meat down? I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a tag and I'm going to clear that bad boy. Remove the tag.
Whose invitational card was Assassin?
Whose invitational card was Assassin?
Who is the Assassin?
Who is the Assassin? I don't know. But we're going to gain a credit. And we're going to play out Eater.
Are you sure? You've hidden agenda. You could get mid-season next time.
I could get mid-seasoned. But it's going to cost them 5 to cast the mid-season. Then we're tagged and we're just like, whatever. We got this time to win. Look, this time, if I play the Eater now, I can siphon out same old thing next turn. If they tag us and trash the same old thing, presumably not killing us, then I can deja vu out. So let's play out the Eater, end turn. You may not have approved of that. Like I said, we're still new to this deck. That's what we're doing. We're trying new things out here. Thanks to everybody out there who's supporting us on Patreon and giving us the resources to, assisting us with the resources to do this kind of thing. Which is great.
Yeah,
we're really thankful to everybody.
Hopefully in the future we'll get to play some of our supporters.
Yeah, which would be good. If you're interested, jump on and if you see us online on Jinteki, say hello. Feel free to watch. Does it tell you if we've got a spectator? Someone might be watching us right now. I don't know. Oh, apart from all of you fine people watching us on the YouTube. So our opponent's starting to set up a remote here. They've taken this new line. This line down here has been good. That wasn't always there. There's 6 credits. So they 2 credits and installed a piece of ice over here. So I'm doubting either of these are remotes. To be honest.
Well, they're definitely
wasn't paying a lot of attention to how long the Atlas was on the board. I assume they played it the turn before. Okay, so I think we should do what I threatened to do last turn. So we'll start our turn.
A good start.
Yeah, and we're going to
same old thing, Siphon.
Same old thing, Siphon, costing us 4 credits to get in.
Is there anything they could res that could?
They could res both of these things. Like if I don't know, they could, and if not, then we sort of just find out what they are. I'm thinking they're traps or something. They're not economy.
Your opponent's not going to res off the grid.
No, well. Okay, so we're going to cast. We're going to play Count Siphon from the bin. I'm going to. I think you just click these. Break ice subroutine. Access 0 cards this turn. Break ice subroutine. So I'm just going to let my opponent know. Breaking both. Don't want them to gain the credits. They've already got 8. Continue. Break both. Did I? Oh no, they're aware. Okay, that's good. Continue. Successful run. We're going to use the run ability. Yes. Okay. Very good to see our opponent not using anything there. We do have 2 tags now. But conveniently, Thomas, we also have 2 clicks left. It's almost as if we came prepared. So you're going to remove the tag, end the turn. I'd be more happy to keep the tags if we had seen our Plascrete yet. This list plays 1 Plascrete, or if we didn't have to use our the card, the Georgia 3 Steel Skin. I've had Steel Skin. So our opponent is clicking for credits, which is what you want to see. Unfortunately, that assassin is going to be a pain on R&D.
Does this list play any parasites or anything?
It does play, but that's a long time. I think it, yeah. I should know off the top of my head. It does play parasites though. So this turn we can Deja Vu Siphon, remove tags. And you know what? Let's do it. Deja Vu. Siphon. Play Siphon. Break both.
So this is netting us how many credits? 6?
Yeah, we're netting the credits, but we're keeping our opponent 4 off credits. I've done that twice now, haven't I?
This is just standard rigmarole?
Sorry?
Standard rigmarole?
Yeah. Clearing the tags is a pain. Our opponent is on 1 credit. If they got scorched, we can almost float the tags for a turn.
Are you thinking draw instead of...
Yeah. It's very unlikely for our opponent to... we do have 2 tags, though. So if our opponent does just sit on traffic accidents, they can still murder us if we draw...
How likely do you think that is, considering that all they've been doing is gaining credits for the past 2 turns?
Yeah, I'm not sure. They might be building up to the mid-seasons. But it's possible to know. How many cards? 3 face-down cards in archives. Come on, let's go. Tongue Fate. Well, sorry, but we're telling all our raving fans about our long and luxurious thought process. Let's just play it super safe. This may be incorrect, but that's why we're here. We're going to find out. Your opponent
has goaded you.
I need to leave in 8 minutes. Oh, well, I'd hate for our opponent to have to break the tournament rules and concede. What collusion! Alright, we'll try and play this game to a head then. Okay, gain some credits. End the turn with 3 credits, 5 cards. Start the turn. Let's draw a card. Same old thing, that's good. Draw another card. Spooned! Oh, good, we can get rid of this and then just walk through R&D. Let's run this most recent server. I don't know why that wasn't installed behind that ice. Most recent server 3.
Your opponent is goaded you into hitting this snare.
Yeah, hitting the snare, maybe. Geothermal King, steal. Why was that not behind the ice? Okay. We're going to take a tag, then remove it. Remove the tag. And turn.
Your opponent cannot kill you at this point?
Okay, Dr. Gulag. Only 3 credits. They cannot mid-seasons. I'm on 5 credits. Next turn, we might have to day job. Wow. Gain some credits. Pass the turn. Although, no, what we can do, 5 credits, we can install same old thing and siphon our opponent again. And because we're running out of time for our opponent, let's go for that. It's probably not the correct play. Let's go.
We can't remove all the tags.
We cannot remove the tags, but we're going to account Siphon.
Oh no.
I know, we might die.
We're gonna be so dead.
We're so tagged. We've passed him with tag. I don't know why we're actually breaking one. We should just make the trace fire. We don't want the trace to fire. That's what we're doing. We don't want the trace to fire because our opponent can sink all the credits into the trace. Continue. Successful run. Run ability. Up to 11 credits. Opponent's down to 0.
So you draw a card, right?
Yes, we draw a card.
Your opponent murders you.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll find out. GG. We were sort of goaded and playing quickly. Now gain a credit, gain a credit, gain a credit. Gain a credit? Gain 2 credits on 3 credits. They could scorch us once.
Ooh,
no, install the card. What's that? Install the card in server 2. Okay, behind that ice. Start the turn. Okay. They're on 3 credits.
What could that be?
I don't know. I assume it's an agenda. But I don't know what they're trying to go to say with that geothermal fracking. That may have been a misclick. I don't know.
Hit it.
Do you want us to run? Let's hit it.
Hit it.
Server 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
That big yellow.
Yeah. Continue. No res? That'd be so fun. Oh. Has our opponent gamed us? What could it possibly be? If it's a snare, we're not dead. We're a little bit behind, but we're not dead. And we can still remove all 3 tags. So we're just going to go for it. Geothermal tracking, steal. Okay, very good. We're going to take a tag. Because you don't care about the tags. Let's go for a...
Should we remove the tag?
We can remove all 3 tags, I suppose.
Yeah.
Our opponent's down to 3 credits. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Right.
End of turn.
Your opponent,
You're on 6 points.
Your opponent can't dead you.
No, not as yet. Which is good. I'm guessing maybe it was a misclick. They are clicking for credits again, though. Ending the turn with 6 credits. 5 cards next to you. Start the turn. I'm not sure where to go.
Is this the turn where we day drop?
Yeah, I think so. We're under no pressure. Good. End the turn.
It's also a very speedy turn.
It's a very speedy turn, which fits. Efficient. It's efficient for our opponent's tight time constraints. So they're clicking for credits again. Maybe they're trying to res another assassin.
Oh no!
What a blowout! No, was it? Not really. I'm gonna start the turn. Let's draw some cards, son. We can start click holing. Click holing. Okay, sorry. We can start key holing. What does it cost to break this? 3, 4. It costs 5 credits.
Can we spoon it?
We can't spoon this one. It's forked. We can spoon this, but we don't care about that because we can yog through it for free. So if we go, we only have to hit 1 agenda. Our opponent doesn't have Jackson. We check for Jackson. Should we check for Jackson?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Maybe we should check for Jackson. Let's run sort of 1. I think they're traps, dude. I seriously think they're traps. Okay. I don't want to risk it.
Do it.
Okay, let's not run. Let's install keyhole. What was my first click? Drew a card.
Oh no, our opponent's conceded the game.
Oh no, okay. Well, let's just find out what would have happened. The beauty of this. Okay, so we're going to run. We're going to use click hole. I'm going to click the hole. Waiting for the... Oh, okay. Can I still do this? Jesse Marshall's been watching the entire time. Lol indeed. I thought we could still continue, but our opponent does need to pass priority. Not a completed game. An interesting one, to say the least. We did get to 6 points, so 6-0. Tom, should we call that just a win, or in the very least a moral victory?
I think if it goes to time, and then
we're on 1 point.
Yeah, you got a point.
We're on 3 points so far in this faux tournament, and our opponent was disqualified for conceding the game.
Nah, you'll never get in. You'll never get in.
I'll be able to get in. If this
host Jesse Marshall,
you'll never get in. What are you on about? What are you on about, panelist Jesse Marshall? What are you on about? We only can get in. You fool. Stick around for the next video, guys, when we are going to... he left. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's what he meant. Yeah. Okay. Stick around. Guys, we're going to actually... we literally have no opponent. Yeah. Stick around, guys. We're going to take this to a head with Jesse Marshall. We've had enough of his lip, actually. We're going to take him to school, I think, with Quetzal. So stick around, guys. It's been great. I've been Brian Holland. This has been Thomas S. Judge Sol Kanar. Daniel.
See you guys.